Alright, so we're back on this world. All I did off camera was just come out of the cave. Because, like, we're fine, we got full iron now. But, the topic I wanted to talk about. Okay, come on. The topic I wanted to talk about today is, it's about how effort, you need effort, and you need to put in the effort, because things just don't happen overnight. And basically, it's about how you need to put in hard work. I also died in that cave, by the way, that's why I have one level. But I got myself back. I did not record that death though, that happened off camera. Unfortunately. But yeah, unfortunately I died. But basically, so what is hard work? And it's really significant for success because things just don't happen overnight. And personally, I would always have to put in hard work to do well in school. Like I thought like, oh, I don't have to do that hard to do school. But what do I know? It bit me in the ass when I didn't do well in school. It bit me in the ass, so I never did well in school when I didn't put in hard work. What is this? This is like the tiniest jungle I've seen. This is the tiniest jungle. That's funny, I'm gonna screenshot this. That's hilarious. Anyways, so overnight success, let's talk about that. So, if you don't know already, that's a myth, very clearly. Example, J.K. Rowling or like Michael Jordan. People are like, oh, he was immediately good once he entered the NBA. You don't realize how much hard work that is to get in the NBA. The NBA is the best league in the entire world and the most competitive league in the entire world for basketball. And it's not just, oh, he got there because he became successful overnight. He did not. The amount of hard work you have to put in to become a good basketball player is significant. There's another cave here. But yeah, the amount of hard work you have to put in is very important. So you're not an overnight success. That's just not a thing. And people put in a lot of effort behind the scenes, even though you don't see it, obviously, because it's behind the scenes, and you don't realize that. But you need to put in hard work to achieve what you're trying to do, no matter what it is, literally anything. Hard work. If you put in hard work, you will get far in life. Putting in effort is so important, as well as understanding, and understanding that things won't just come to you. And you have to set really realistic goals. Realistic goals. So you need to make clear goals, and you need to make sure that they are doable. You need to make sure, and you need to break them down. You need to make sure, like, make up strategies, make up goals, make them smaller, make them manageable, and make them like an example of goal smarting techniques or goal goal setting techniques. An example of that is goal smarting. Goal setting techniques, an example of that, you can like write on your calendar, you can remind yourself daily. Obviously, this is kind of like my time management video, but it's a bit different. So it's obviously a different topic, but you can set different goals for yourself, you can set reminders for yourself, and you can make sure that you're doing well, and you can like remind yourself, why am I doing this? What's the point in doing this? And like remind yourself that it's good to keep doing this and you need to stay consistent. And like, yeah, so stay consistent with your goals and put in the effort because it's just so important. Like in my case, as I said, but like I play sports too. So let's say I'm doing sports and I'm like one game. Every game that I don't try in, I'm not gonna play well, obviously. And I think that's for a lot of people. Like you can try some games, you won't try and you'll do fine, but there's gonna be games where obviously you need to put in effort. And if you're so used to not putting in effort, it's gonna hit you like a truck when you need to actually put effort because you've become lazy and you're like, oh, I don't even know how to put in the effort anymore. So it's gonna bite you in the ass when you actually need to put in the effort to do something. Like you have a big game or you have a big test coming up. You need to always know, you need to know how to put in the effort from previous experiences so you can put in the effort when it really, really matters. So that's why I think you should stay consistent in putting in effort. And because if you know how to put in effort for small things, you'll train yourself and you work up to yourself to be able to put an effort in large things, right? So obviously effort is very important. Common challenges when you're working on putting in effort, you need to learn what your struggles are. You need to learn how you can change yourself, how you can identify. You need to identify how or like what you're struggling with, what goals you need to put in it, and how you can change your goals if you are struggling with them, what you can change. Not change your goals, but like necessarily, but like how you can change it so it's not a struggle for you. And like it's just really important because what's also very crucial. So you make up strategies for overcoming goals. You make up strategies for that. You need, so what I would say is you need to like basically write down every day. Journaling's very important. You can write down what I do. I write down what I struggled with. If there was something I struggled with, and I can talk about it, I can look it up, I can do something. I can try to figure out how I can fix myself, how I can like choose what to do, how I can basically overcome my struggles. And it's very important to do that because if you keep struggling, you're gonna keep having the same issue. And you don't want to have the same issue, obviously, because like if you do, you're just not gonna get very far and you're gonna stop getting far. So it's just very crucial. And what I'd like to say is it's very important because people are like, oh, you need to put in the effort, but you also need to be make sure that you're not tired, you're not burning out, you're not burnt out. You need to balance yourself with work and rest, right? You need to balance that for everything, not even just putting in effort, but like anything, literally anything. But that's what comes with the beauty of putting in effort. If you're just always constantly putting in effort and you're not resting at all, you're gonna get burnt out really, really quickly. And the best way to recharge your energy is obviously getting rest. And the best way to recharge and make sure that you have the crucial amount of like energy and the crucial amount of thinking process is you obviously need rest. So rest basically equals energy. So obviously it's kind of contradicting because I'm like, don't be lazy, which yeah, don't be lazy. But obviously you need work and you need the rest. And to be able to do the work, you need the rest. So you need to balance yourself. You can find this. What I did, I always experimented how I can like rest, how much I can rest and how much I work. And I found and I sometimes it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different for everyone, obviously. But if you learn how much effort to put in and the rest ratio, you'll be fine because you'll learn like, oh, I'm okay. I got this. But then, you know, so I think it's very important to do that. And so some ways you can also like maintain, make sure you're doing rest. If you are starting to feel burnt out, if you're like, damn, I'm so tired of this, you just have to rest because if you're continually burnt out, you're just gonna stop entirely. Like 5 days in a row, you're just completely burnt out and you have no drive to complete your goals. You're just gonna stop, obviously. So you need to be sure to be able to put in the effort and be able to put in the thrive of making your goals achievable. So by doing all this, let's recap. By doing all this, by resting, by setting achievable goals, and by making sure what you're doing is correct, setting realistic goals, and by making sure that you can, what was it, that you know what your issues or what your obstacles are, putting in effort will be pretty easy for you, but you need to make sure that the effort is helping you and the effort to the goal and making goal is very good. And by doing all these tips, I think you'll have a better time trying to reach your goals. And obviously, for anyone watching this who's struggling with their goals, I encourage you to try some of these tips. Obviously, I'm not licensed, so I can't give you too much advice, too much practical advice. This is all just life experience. And it's experience that I've had, so I'm sharing it with you guys. But effort and all that, if you're struggling, I encourage you because you guys got this. You got this. I believe in you guys. Because I totally think if your goals are realistic enough and your goals are achievable, you have this. You guys totally have this, and I believe in all of you. All of you, every single one of you watching this video. I believe in all of you that you can achieve your goals and you can achieve the great mindset, and you can achieve what you're trying to achieve. So I encourage you guys to try these tips. I encourage you, if you found this helpful, like, comment the goal, and comment how this video helped you, and maybe share this to someone who is needing of encouragement, who is needing of help, and who is needing to exceed in their goals. But anyway, that's really about it. See you guys next time.